Hey everybody, what's up? Wanted to talk a little bit today about what I'm doing for a diet. I have been putting this video off a little bit because I didn't know what to talk about. When I started these videos up, I was just trying to track calories using an app on my phone and just be under a certain amount. The app I had wanted me to eat about 2,700 calories. I thought that was a little high. I tried to stay under 2,200 calories, and that was working out pretty good. But I know that tracking calories is not the only thing I want to be doing if I'm trying to get my nutrition up. So, one of the things that we came across was this diet called the Whole30 diet. I do my best to veer away from fad diets. I honestly just haven't tried very many of them, but I knew a couple things I needed to do to eat healthier was cut out the sugar I'm eating, cut out the processed food I'm eating. So that's kind of what this diet does. If you read the book, we did not purchase anything. Jen actually found the list online. One of her coworkers recommended it to her, and then she actually knew somebody who had the book that came with it. So we have not purchased anything for this diet. We are simply trying it out. We are about 1 week in at this time. I know when I started this out, I weighed 295 pounds. So yes, I did gain a little over a pound from one of my previous videos, but 295 pounds is where I started this out. And I wanted to just talk about what the diet is and how I'm feeling after 1 week. So the book itself, when you actually read it, talks about doing this diet for 30 days and then reintroducing foods. My goal on this is to not really reintroduce foods. I don't want to have those sugars in my diet. I don't want to have all the processed food, all the junk in my diet. I want this to be a lifestyle change. This is not a 30-day to get healthy fix. This is a change that I'm willing to make for a long period of time. Now, it does limit us on a little few of the carbs, so I can't eat things like brown rice. But it does introduce a lot of vegetables, a lot of fruits, and a lot of meat into this diet. We are now 1 week in. I don't miss a lot. When I'm looking at dinners, I wish I could throw in some rice with my lunch, have some chicken, broccoli, and rice. That's what I had been eating almost all the time prior to starting this diet, and I wish I could introduce that back in, but it's not a part of the list. So I am going to follow this structure throughout its duration. I'm not going to reintroduce all of the foods that it talks about. I'm not going to reintroduce as much sugar because I'm not at a point where I can really justify cheat meals. I might have a snack here and there that probably isn't as healthy as another one, but I'm really motivated. I'm really trying to limit any of the junk food and bad stuff that I'm eating because I have a lot of weight to lose, and I'm not going to be losing this weight by eating cheat meals. And I can't rely on those as something sweet or something that I used to enjoy to get me through a week. That's not okay because I'm just going to be eating and trying to get to that next cheat meal, and then from experience, I know that that one cheat meal will turn into two, will turn into three, will turn into my whole week just eating junk again. So I do not want to do that. I'm really trying to cut that all out of my diet. And when I saw this, when Jen brought it up to me, I thought this was a good way to start that. Again, I will probably introduce things like brown rice back into my diet. Well, aside from that, like I said before, we are about 1 week into this, and I honestly don't know what my weight is. I am trying my best to also stay off the scale, not letting those numbers dictate my success. I want to see how I feel, how the food fuels me, and how my workouts improve and how my body shrinks. That's more what I'm concerned with over what the scale says. So like I said, I did start this diet at 295. I will be checking periodically, but I'm really going to try and shoot for maybe 2 week increments, and I want to start that at March 1st. So I plan on weighing myself on March 1st and seeing where I'm at, and then from there I'll probably do once in the middle of the month and then at the start of the month again. So it's not necessarily every other Friday, it's split up depending on the month. So that way I'm not gauging myself too far out to where I've been doing this for a month and I don't know if there's been any progress. But I'm also not weighing myself every single day and getting really stressed out about the numbers. So I want to break it up into about 2-week increments. So aside from that, how do I feel in this diet so far? Everything's been going great. I don't miss much. The food that I can eat and have been eating is good. I don't really have any complaints. I get to eat a lot of meat. It does let me eat sweet potatoes and regular potatoes, so I'm not upset. I already used to eat eggs every day for breakfast. I've just started introducing things like avocado to those eggs and putting that on top of my chicken and trying to get creative with how I add flavor into my meals. So I don't miss much. This is seeming to be good. Again, we're only 1 week into this, so I'm sure I'll hit a rut at some point where I just get extremely frustrated, but I'm hoping to persevere through that. My goal is to post something about once a week to show the status through this and just see how this process went. So anyone who is looking at the Whole30 diet can watch this video and say, hey, yeah, that looks like a good idea. But we'll see. I'll let you know at the end of this. In a few weeks, I'll post up a video and we'll kind of go from there. With all that being said, of course, we've got a busy day ahead of us. Jen and I are going to go run some errands. I'm going to take you all along for that. And then after that, I've got a pretty good workout planned. So stay tuned. All these years of Tetris finally paying off. She's way better at that than me. I don't think it's impossible. I think you can do it. All right. Aldi's crazy. The people there mean business. The customers and the employees. I almost got run over with someone's cart. Question is it impossible to reverse the chain in an Aldi cart so that you get your quarterback? Let me know. They say never go to the grocery store when you're hungry. I'll add one to that. Never go to the grocery store when you're hungry and trying to eat better. Everything looks amazing. Luckily, we only got out with buying a couple RX bars. These are the newest snack that we've discovered. We're trying some different flavors, and they seem very good. And the ingredients are all listed out and seem pretty healthy. So that's how we walked away with. Other than that, it was all good meats, vegetables, and everything that we can eat. But it was a torturous time doing it. So don't go to the grocery store when you're hungry. Just don't do it. All right, it's time to work out. Obviously, I'm not at the gym. I'm still at home. The beauty of the kind of workouts I'm doing right now is I get to adapt them how I need to. So our plans changed tonight. I'm not able to actually go to the gym, but I'm still going to work out at home. I said in the very first video I want to do more at-home workouts. I have been. They've been real simple burpee workouts. But tonight I thought I'd do it a little bit different in honor of the 18.1 coming out. I'm going to be doing dumbbell clean and jerks, or attempting them. I'm using 30 pounds on this thing because that's all I have, but it's better than nothing. So that's what I'm going to be doing, just a simple 10-minute AMRAP of 5 burpees and 10 dumbbell clean and jerks. So you don't always have to have a gym, but let's get started.
All right, that 10 minutes is done. As you can see, I got 7 rounds. Now, that was 7 full rounds. Oh, I'm out of breath. My goal was 8. So I missed my goal by 1 round. So that's not the best news, but it was just a goal. It was kind of an arbitrary goal. I've never done this before, so it was just something I was going to strive for, but 7 is all I had. I'm not making up excuses here. I'm not giving myself any sort of credit that I don't deserve. I'm not in shape. I'm very, very much so out of shape, and I'm not denying that. I'm going to be done denying that. All of those cheat meals I used to eat, all those bad foods I used to eat, because I always used to think that, oh, I'm not as bad as the next person, or I'm not as out of shape as this person. You know, those thoughts go through your head, and the heavier and heavier you get, it's harder to say those things in your head, and you hit a breaking point. So, I'm not in shape. I'm nowhere near in shape, but doing this consistently will get me there. It's going to be all about hard work and consistency, nothing more, nothing less. So, this was a good workout. It was a change up. I like this style of workout because if my plans change in the day, or if I can't make it directly to the gym, I can do something at home and I can save that workout for the next day. I feel like I couldn't do that before, but now I can. So that really helps me stay motivated and gives me less excuses not to work out. So, till next time, keep up the good work. We're all in this together.